Hey everybody, Pastor Ed Kelly here. Glad to have you aboard the first episode of 101 Questions and Answers. This is all founded from Google. Now, if you know anything about Google, you know that it's a search engine. You just put a question in there and it'll give you lots and lots of different answers and or sites to go do your own research. Well, this is an attempt at answering each one of the top 101 Google questions of 2019 and 20 that people actually did look for. They actually put it into the search engine and asked the question. So we thought we would go ahead and answer each one of these. Now, each session is going to be between 3 and 5 minutes. That's all the time we're going to give to it. And in future sessions, I'm actually going to have a whiteboard and I'm going to draw out some things with some questions that have some technicalities that I really need to go into a little bit deeper. So that's what you're in store for. So the first question, first 3-minute block, is number one on their particular survey. 3.35 million times people put this question in last year. What is love? What is love? Isn't that interesting? People have a thirst, if you will, a yearning to know what is love. Well, from the biblical standpoint, love is God. God is love. You can look that up yourself in 1 John 4:2. Just look all the way through to, I think, verse 7. I think 7, it actually says God is love. Love in God's world is a word that's a Greek word. It's called agape, A-G-A-P-E. It's a Greek word that means unconditional. So what is love? It's an unconditional affection for someone or something. In our particular case, from the biblical standpoint, we know that God loves us, well, as we are, if you will. He doesn't want to leave us there, however, and he provides a way of escape, if you will, by turning one's life over to Jesus, accepting him in your heart, and then following him as best you can for the remainder of your life. That is, in fact, love in one aspect. Unfortunately, in the English word, love has a billion different aspects. I mean, you can love your cat. You can love a sporting event result. You can love. You love your brother. You love your child. You love 100 different things. But when it comes to the Bible, love is almost always directed, if you will, towards agape love, and that is unconditionality. One person once said that love is the desire for the best result of the person in front of you. A lot of people, in fact, use that in relationship to marriage. How is love a part of marriage? Well, there's this concept of in love, which I'm not a big fan of that phrase because that means you can fall out of love. So I don't base marriage commitments on that process, but there is a different kind of love, and that's a committed love. That is, I want the best result. I use the term for your success when I talk about love in a marriage. So with Susan, who we've been married for 40 years, next week, the whole point is that I am for her success. And that in and of itself is love. And therefore, I will do anything in order to help her be, well, as the Army once wrote, the best that she can be. Love, interesting concept. It's found in God. Have a great day.